So October has come to a long-awaited end. Happy Halloween, everyone. Let's look back at the month. So this month was very busy, I'd say. It was the first full month back of being at uni. Of course, last month I mentioned that I was going into the uni lab 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, every week for 3 weeks, completing my dissertation experiments. Well, this month it was just full-on lectures. And unlike the other modules, I don't get a reading week, which is like a half term. So I'm 6 weeks in already and I have 4 weeks left. It's been a blast going out with my friends here and there. I've been to a few parties, had some fun. And really, the main success of this month is getting back in the full swing of things in terms of gym, exercise and uni work. It's all gone very swimmingly. I've submitted an assignment. I've got 4 deadlines coming up over the next 6 weeks. So I'm just knuckling down and focusing, if I'm honest. I feel like how the gym side has gone is the much more interesting thing to talk about. And I'm glad to report that I have never been to the gym so hard in my life until this month. I went to the gym 5 times per week, every week, except for last week, which was a rest week. I feel like I really needed that week though, because my tendons get sore after many weeks of heavy lifting, like my elbows and knees. Especially because on that leg day, I go so hard and my knees can't take it for many weeks in a row. They need their rest. Remember guys, it's very, very important that you rest your tendon. And what I learned this month with going to the gym so often is that I innovated my regime. I tweaked it slightly so that it would be more progressively overloading for my muscles. So I do 2 push days, 2 pull days, and 1 leg day per week. And while the push and pull exercises are nothing out of the ordinary, I changed my leg exercises so that they would be more of a gauntlet style. And I will explain to you the innovation I made to my leg day schedule right now. So at the beginning of the month, I thought it would be a really good idea to start doing a gauntlet style workout for my legs, which increase both the volume I can push and my endurance. So this is how it goes. It is on a fortnightly schedule with 1 leg day on each week. On the first week, I come in the gym and I do 6 sets of squats and 6 sets of deadlifts with 10 reps per set. And I use the same weight on the barbell throughout the entire thing. That's right, no drop setting. So I started off at the beginning of the month doing 80 kg with the gauntlet. So I would do my 6 sets of squats followed by my 6 sets of deadlifts. Now 80 kg is quite a high volume, wouldn't you agree? Now here I apply the magic. It is both a high volume exercise and an endurance one. Why? Because I do 6 sets instead of 3 sets. Yes, I could theoretically squat higher than 80 kg, but this is my average weight for sets of squats. Average meaning it's a value in between the low rep, high volume exercises that I do and the high rep, low volume exercises that I do. So I can rep on the higher end of 100 kg. So 80 kg is a fair middle ground, but it's still hard if I'm just trying to do high volume, low reps. And I drag that out across 6 sets, twice the amount that you would usually do in a workout. Now, why did I make this change? Well, squats and deadlifts are the meat and potatoes of your workout. If you include bench, they are the 3 pillars of weightlifting. So if you focus on the main compound movements that work most of the muscles, by the way, deadlifts work up to your core and even your lower back. So if you get these right and do them lots, then you will strengthen more of your body. It's less of an isolation exercise, more of a compound lift. So that's why I run the gauntlet. The endurance I have to have for it is tough. I'm gonna do it in an hour and I already know that it's gonna be exhausting. And then on week 2, I tone it down a bit. I only do 3 sets of 10 for squats and deadlifts. So half the amount as the week before. And then at the end of that, I add leg abductions, leg adductions, and also hip abductions and hip adductions to stretch out the tendons a bit and do more isolation movements for my legs. I feel like this variety really helps my flow and my training regime. It's a nice pace that works for me. And the point of me explaining my fortnightly leg day schedule to you is so that you can innovate your own schedule. See, before this, I kind of felt that my leg day procedures weren't as optimal for me. They were mostly made out of isolation exercises, and I thought that I needed a change to improve my leg day structure and the results I yield therefore. And so all I had to do was a little bit of brainstorming to come up with an effective yet fun leg day schedule that would boost my leg growth. You see what I'm saying now? You just have to be a bit more creative. And it turns out this schedule works better for me than any schedule did before. So I want you to burst through that inertia, that limiting belief within you that says you can't change, and try something new for yourself. Trust me, it's a lot of fun when you do so. So my question for you this November is, what can you do to make a change in your schedule? One little tiny adjustment that'll make your schedule all the more enjoyable and more optimal for your time. I'd like to leave you with that question. Happy Halloween, guys. Trick or treat. Take care. Thanks for listening, and see you in the next video.